Great job creating your reindeer. So now it's time to 3D print those. So the first thing you're going to do in Tinkercad is head up to the top right corner, click Export, and we're going to download the STL file. Next, head over to Astroprint. That's astroprint.com. In the top right hand corner, click Sign In. Make sure we're signing in with our Google account. The first thing you need to do is add a printer. So let's go to Printer Profile, New Printer Profile, and we need a Creality 3D, and our printer is an Ender 3. Hit Add Printer. Now, where it says Ender 3 on the right hand side, let's go ahead and click on this little spool. And we need to add a material. We're going to be using PLA. Hit Add to My Material Profiles. And then let's make sure everything matches. So we're using PLA. It's 1.75 millimeters. Let's change our extruder temperature to 220. We get that temperature from the side of the plastic spool. There's a sticker on it that'll tell you. And then our bed temperature, let's make sure that stays at 60. And hit Save. Now let's head back to the dashboard by clicking the little Rubik's Cube in the top left. And click Design Library. Hit Upload Files. And you're going to hit Recent in the top left-hand corner of your Chromebook when this window pops up. And select your file. And we see our file right here. We can click on it to preview it. Let's do that. There it is right there. So our Ender 3 can only print to 250 millimeters tall. So what we need to do is scale this down a little bit. So let's go to Slice. And you're going to see right here, we're going to get an error. So let's go ahead, and it recommends that we use this size. So let's click Use this size. And now everything fits just fine. So let's hit Resize. And now it's going to fit just fine. So we're going to use the Ender 3. We're printing with PLA. Our quality, let's keep that at normal. Our infill. So this won't be a solid piece of plastic. There's going to be a honeycomb inside. It's going to stay at 20%. Hit Advanced Slicer Settings. And let's look for Support. Click Support. And now let's click Generate Support. So because we have an organic shape, it's going to start at the bottom and print those legs, and then it needs to print the torso, which would mean it's going to be printing in thin air. So if we add support placement everywhere, then our printer will make sure that it prints a little bit of something to catch that torso so you have a successful print. So everywhere and generate support, and then don't touch anything else. Let's look at one last tab, Build Plate Adhesion, and we don't need any of this. So we're going to turn that to None, and then hit Slice. We see the swords up here working, and changing this to a code that the printer can read. There we go. I have my G code. I can see the G code icon right here. Click on the three dots. Click Download. Now head over to the 3D printer and save the G code file to the SD card on the printer. Put it back in the printer, and then you can print from TF is the name of the menu. Find your name and select that file, and then come back in about 12 or 13 hours.